Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's another episode of Just 101 with Juliee, like I always say. And if you know you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I really don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know what you're waiting for. Just click on that red subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the bell button to always get notified when I upload my videos. Comment on my videos. If you, at the end of this video, if you enjoyed what you watched, all you need to do is just to give me a thumbs up. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed what you watched so far, and I also like to hear your own experiences in the comment section. All right, okay, as I was saying, okay, I just want to talk about how I was scammed by a friend, like somebody I thought was my friend, somebody I saw as a friend, somebody I like. If anybody had told me that this person is going to do this to me, I would have said no. Like, I would have said no way, this person can never do this to me. Okay, it happened like some years ago, 2 years ago, let me say 2 years ago, when a friend of mine, a friend from school actually, because when we were in the university, we were actually close, we were friends, so I actually considered him my friend. Okay, so that was why when he called me and I heard his voice, I didn't even doubt whatever he was saying. I just assumed, oh, this is my friend that actually needs help, let me help him out. Okay, what happened was, on this fateful day, I just got back from work and somebody just called me because I had lost his contact. Okay, when we left school, everybody just went on his own way, so I had actually lost his contact in my phone, so I didn't have his contact. So he called me, but I recognized his voice when he was talking. I knew he was the one. I said, oh, is this you? What's up? How have you been? You know, these pleasantries, we exchanged pleasantries and all. I said, how have you been? How's life treating you? How's everything going? Hope you're fine. This one, you remember to call me today, you know, all those stuff that you say to your friends, you know, after a long time of speaking to them. Okay, so that was what basically happened. That's how we exchanged pleasantries. Okay, so after the exchange of pleasantries, so I forgot seeing him. He was trying to trick me and all that. Oh, I forgot seeing him. I didn't even bother checking up on him and the rest. Oh my dear, you know how life is now. Everybody just got busy and we got busy on other things. Okay, that kept us so busy that everybody was hustling. Everybody was hustling. Okay, so most times you never remember people you've known for some time, for a while. Okay, so it's normal. Okay, so that's just how it ended. Before he now started telling me that, okay, he's sorry for just calling me like this, but he actually called me because he needed help and he didn't know what else to do. So he decided to reach out to me because he knows that if he tells me that I might want to assist him. And I said, okay, what is the problem? Let me see. You know that I don't know if he was just asking if I could do him a favor. And I said, okay, like I was concerned, like a friend. Okay, what is it? Let me see, let me hear what you want to say. If it's something I can do, then why not? Then I'll do it. If it's something I can do, why not? I'll do it. So he, after explaining everything, he now started telling me that, oh, how his mom was sick and they had to do a surgery. I can't remember the particular sickness he called, but they had to do a surgery on her for her to get better, and they've taken her to different hospitals, and they now got this particular hospital where they were told that, okay, she had to do a surgery to get better and she had a few days more to get the money. And the money, I don't want to mention the money, but the amount he mentioned, there was a pretty little, like, it wasn't like little, but it was just some amount that I know that somebody that has graduated from school that is working should be able to afford. But he said they've already deposited some amount, so it means this particular amount of money for it to be enough, you know, for him to, for the surgery and the rest. I don't even know how my cap is looking, but I don't know if this cap goes, but I just decided to put it on. Okay, back to the story. Okay, so he said there's just remaining this token amount of money to, you know, complete the bill and all that, and just remaining few days for them to go for the surgery, and he has been looking for where to get the remaining amount of money to add, you know, and all that, but he has not actually seen that. But so he just thought about me and decided to call me to see if I can help him. And I asked him, okay, how much is it? He told me, and I said, okay, the thing is, at that moment I wasn't like in a very good place. I was working, but you know, this kind of work that wasn't even paying you enough money to even get by, to even take care of yourself and do other things. So I wasn't like getting a lot of money. I wasn't like getting a lot of money. But since he told me about health, what I consider was, this is my friend. He can't come and be lying about his mother's health and the rest. He can't come and be lying about his mother's health and the rest and all that. And okay, this money is something I can actually, if everything was going well, it's not really a huge amount of money, I can actually give it out to somebody and just say, oh, take this, you know, take this and do something good with it, you know, something with it and all that. So it's not really a big deal. I said, okay, let me see what I can. Now told him that, okay, what will happen is, I'm not promising anything, but I'm surely going to do something, the little I can at that moment, because it's not like I had a lot. I was even struggling myself, but I said, okay, this is a matter of life and death. Okay, so I can actually afford to do the little I could at that moment. So that was exactly what I told him. That was exactly what I told him. Please. So back to the story. Okay, so he now said so he was just complaining. I said, okay, what will happen is this, not how this is a matter of life and death, and this has to do with your mom. Okay, so it's not like I'm not going to abandon you, I'm not going to do anything bad, I'm not going to just ignore you. Sorry, I'm not going to just ignore you. Okay, I will do the little I can. Okay, then I said, okay, I'm going to help you out with some numbers of some other people you can contact and see if they have anything, if they can support you with anything, no matter how little, okay, to make up the money for your mom so that she doesn't die or something, just to save a life. Like I was so sympathetic for him, because I felt this is a matter of life and death, and this has to do with his mom. Okay, so I don't really know, but I'm just going to help him, no matter how small it is, but I'm just going to do something for him. So that was what I said. That was actually what I said to him, that no matter how small it is, I am going to help you. Okay, I'm going to do something for you. Okay, so what happened was for some days later, okay, I sent him money. I said, okay, this is what I can afford. But the way he answered me, the way he answered, he wasn't like impressed with what I gave him. Like, you can imagine a beggar. As I say, how ungrateful people can actually be. You can imagine a beggar begging, but still like having a choice to what he wants you to give him. Like, you know, when somebody is not really impressed with what you are able to give him, you can hear it from his voice. But I just tried to overlook it. But I just felt that this guy doesn't seem happy with what I was able to send to him. Like, I don't owe you anything, no. Just the way I'm working, that's how you are supposed to be working and earning money. Okay, so for me to even squeeze out the little I have from the money what I gave you from the little I have, come on, you should be so appreciative of it. But from the way he sounded, I knew that this guy wasn't really impressed in his mind, though he was expecting more and all that. Okay, and I asked him, okay, what about those I gave him their contacts? Have you reached out to them? That he was just saying that they were not able to help, that they were just giving him excuses and all that. I was even angry. I was saying, how come? Now what's wrong with these people? Now this money is small money now. This money is small money. Why can't they just assist you with this thing? I know that everything is hard, but come on, you cannot blame them. But I was saying, okay, just try again. Then maybe they will assist you and all that. This is what I can afford at the moment. Okay, just manage it. And I said, it not tempt me, and ended the call. Only for this guy to call me. I had to even call on his behalf. I had to call one of my friends, somebody I was close, and also told him that in case this guy calls you, I give him your number. In case this guy calls you, if you have, please assist him with the little you have. This is the story he told me, and this is it. I just wanted to help him. So I said, okay, if you have, just assist him with the little you have. Okay, the guy said, okay, he doesn't really have much, but let him see what he could do, or he can do. I don't really know English. Okay, so some days later, let me say maybe like a day before, okay, what I was even doing was I was even checking up on him once to see if anybody has assisted, if anybody has given him anything. So some days later, and he now called me, like I think a day before the assumed surgery or the presumed surgery. So he called me and said that this is what happened, that he has been trying, he has called a lot of people, nobody is willing to assist him, and he doesn't want his mom to die, and the surgery is tomorrow, so he doesn't really know what's going to happen, that he doesn't know. I was just angry. I said, how do you mean that is me? And I asked, okay, how much is remaining? He now told me the amount that is remaining. I said, how do you mean? So people cannot even give you this thing? All the people you've reached out to cannot give you this thing? That was so, like, I was so sympathetic, I was so angry. I said, okay, please. That was like, that was like the last card I had or something. And I said, okay, please, okay, send me your account details. Okay, let me just send you the remaining, because this woman will not die. Like, she doesn't need to die because of this meager amount of money. Okay, she doesn't need to die. Okay, so send me. So this guy now sent me his account details. So I now forwarded the remaining parts of the money to him for the surgery. In my mind, though, I have done a good deed, though. I was just happy. I was just praising myself, you know. I was just feeling good with myself, you know. I know I lost some money, but I was feeling good with myself. Okay, I was able to help a friend out in need, okay, and this is health-related issues, okay. I do not want anything bad to happen, okay. So I was just feeling good with myself. You know, when you have done a good deed, an act of goodwill, you know, you just be feeling good, you know, with yourself, okay. So that was what happened, basically, okay. So this guy called me later on, maybe a week later or some days later, I can't really remember. He was not thanking me for the help and everything. He was thanking me. I was just feeling good. Ah, God, was just thanking me. They called me the first time, thanked me. The next time he called, I said, what is it now? It's okay now. Is it got this small amount of money? If that we have more, we would have done more, but this is just what we could afford at the moment. So you don't need to be thanking me all the time. So he was just thanking me and thanking me. Okay, I even felt good, okay, for the appreciation. I was able to save a life in my mind. I asked him how's his mom doing. He said she's getting better, she's fine, and she's strong and all that. So I was happy with myself. In my mind, I have done a good deed. Like, I was happy with myself, I've done a good deed. So he kept thanking me. But do you know what happened? What happened that was an eye-opener for me, that made me realize that this guy might have started doing scam. Like, he might be into fraud. He might have started doing, manipulating people. Like, he might have developed a skill, a fraudulent skill that he's using on his classmates. Was when, oh God, a month later, this guy called me up again and thanked me for the way I was able to help him the last time he called and all that. And I was like, okay, thank you, I've heard, okay, it's something I could do that, so I assisted him and all that. But when what was an eye opener for me, like when I realized that this guy might have been playing me, or I just realized that this guy maybe he has been lying all this while that he needed money for surgery and the rest. What made me to realize that was when this guy started asking for money. He now cooked up, when scammers cook up, he now cooked up another story, telling me about his brother. Now it's no longer his mom, it's his brother. That his brother had an accident, that they want to cut off his leg, that the brother needs a huge amount of money. This one, a huger amount of money than the one he mentioned the other time. Remember, I recall I told him that, oh, this money is too small now. Why is it that people are not helping you with this small money like this? Because of that, he now increased the amount of money to millions of naira. Like, imagine, oh God. And then I was so broke. And then that period, I was job hunting because I recently left my job because they relocated to a far place, so I couldn't just be coping with the distance and all, and the transport fare and all. So I left that job and I was job hunting looking for a new job and all that. So I was literally broke at that moment. He called me. So when he mentioned that amount of money, I just started laughing. Like, this guy, I like the fact that you see me as big, you see that you feel that, oh, I can afford this amount of money. I like it, but God has not given me that money yet. I'm still looking for that money, and as soon as God gives me the money, I'll be so grateful and I'll be able to really help without even feeling a dime, feeling it. Like, you know, when you can just give out money freely, even if it's scam, you don't even care. Like, you can give out money freely without even thinking about it twice, because you can afford it, because you have the money. Okay, so when he said that, I just started laughing. Like, I just forgot about the situation he was telling me about his brother and everything. I just started laughing. I just started laughing. I guess he was shocked because the money was so much. I don't get it. Like, the money was so much. I told him that right now, I'm the one that needed help. Sorry, I'm the one that needs help. Let me not speak English, I don't even know. I told him that right now that you're saying all these things, I'm actually the one that needs help, okay? Because right now I don't have a job, okay? So if you can even give me some money, I really appreciate it, okay? But I did not call anybody. I did not call anybody to say, give me, because I'm not used to that. I don't even like doing that, okay? But some people, that is just their trade. That is just what they are used to. That they don't feel any shame begging people for money or asking for money, especially when you're lying while doing it. After that was when my mind just clicked. Like, something just clicked in my head that, are you sure this guy, I know that this country is hard, but I was just so devastated that the option this guy could actually think of doing was to scam people. Not just scam strange people. You are scamming people that built a cordial relationship with you. People you feel that, oh, they cannot say no because you guys have built that relationship. Like, seriously, your colleagues, like, it was so devastating when I heard that story. Like, when my mind just clicked to it, like, I just, like, something, you know, when something just clicks to your mind. And again, the first time he called me about his mom, my mind was telling me that I can't remember. But this guy, it's like, I've heard this guy say his mom died. I can't really recall what happened, but like, I've heard this guy say something like that. But I just overlooked. I said, okay, maybe he just told me then that his mom was sick. So my mind, I just couldn't really remember it then much what happened then. And I said, okay, maybe his mom was just seriously sick that period. So some of these people, the mom, they're even claiming that he's sick and all that, they need surgery. The mom might have died, but they're just using the poor woman's name to make money for themselves. Like, seriously. That's when my mind just clicked and said, this guy is not into scam. Because how can you tell me that only your family, your mom is sick, wants to do surgery, okay, and I helped you, then you now have the guts to come back again to me. Like, I don't have any other problem to solve. I don't have any family issues to solve. I don't have any other thing to do. It's just to be carrying your family problems on my head. Like, your mom was sick and I helped out. So you not came when your brother is sick again. You don't have any shame. Like, you're not even scared. You have the audacity, the guts. Like, you can't even meet somebody else. It's me. Because I have a river flowing with money, or maybe I have a tree where I used to pluck money. You still have the mind to come back to me to assist you with money for your brother's health. Okay, so maybe after doing that for your brother, when another person, maybe your sister will be the next person you will come to me for. Like, seriously, like, people are so ungrateful. But I just looked, I don't know, I'm really sweating, even though the fan is on. I don't know why I'm sweating. Like, I really sweat a lot these days. Okay, so back to the story. Okay, so like, I felt so bad. I didn't even answer him again when he was calling. He chatted me on Facebook. I just as if I didn't even know who was even talking. I just as if because I've already lost my money to him, so it's not as if I can regain it back. So I just did as if I didn't know who was talking. So he knew that this girl has already found out that he's like into scam. So what I did was I now had to call one of my friend that I called earlier to help me. I think this guy is actually into scam. I don't know. I hope he did not help him there. Let's say he couldn't even afford. He couldn't help him that period, and it's like he heard something about the guy and all that. So only for me to hear like 2 or 3 years later, I can't really remember. In our WhatsApp group chat for all our this thing, my school, my classmates, our set actually, we opened a WhatsApp group. Okay, so on this WhatsApp group chat, one of my classmates then just posted in the group that this guy called her, that she thinks this guy is into scam, that he, after calling her, he now called her friend again to say the same thing he told her. So anybody that she doesn't think that she's the only one that this has happened to, that if there's any other person that this has happened to, everybody should speak up so that any other person that might fall into his trap will not fall. That's when everybody started saying it. Everybody started coming out from their share. Me, I had to talk. Like, everybody started coming out to say what happened, or how he called them. Or we now realize that this guy has been doing this, like, maybe immediately when we left school, maybe a year after we left school, he has been calling up other people. He has been calling up other people requesting for money with the same story of his mom being sick, of his mom requiring a surgery, and the rest. That, like, he has been doing it since. This guy has been eating money from, like, he has been cashing out. We have been giving this guy our money all in the name of helping a friend, helping a classmate. Like, you can see the extent people can go now. Like, now people are just so wicked that they don't have conscience anymore. Like, seriously, it was so baffling. It was so God. I felt really bad. I felt really, oh God, when I heard those things, oh God, I said, Jesus, this guy has just been using us as mugus. Like, we are the fools. Like, he has been taking us for a ride. Like, seriously, and in our minds, we are helping out a friend. That's why people are not thinking that this is why some rich people, they are wicked, they don't even want to help. Because if they start telling you their experiences, all the things they've gone through just because they wanted to help out a friend, then you actually pity them. That's why people are wicked now. Because of that, I developed a strong mind, like a strong mindset. I said, no, if you are not my family member, hey God, or maybe out of my own will, my own heart, like, I just saw you and I pitied you and I actually saw that you're actually in a bad condition, I want to help you. That's the only time I can help you. But if it's for somebody that I don't know, I can't even remember, maybe I've met you some time ago, then all of a sudden you call me up to start asking me for money. My heart is strong now, like stone. Like, I had to learn the hard way. If somebody I saw as my friend could do this to me, then I don't know, anybody can do this. That's just it. Anybody can do this, okay? So that's just the end of the story for today, okay? Till we meet again on another episode of Just 101 with Juliee Hillz. Okay, stay tuned, guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, it's easy and it's free. Just click on the red subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell to always get notified when I upload my videos. Okay, and also comment. I know a lot of you have experiences on this. Okay, so I'd like to hear your comments. Okay, your views, your opinions about this particular topic. If you've had experiences on this, I would like to you to also share it in the comment section below. Okay, so share my videos. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you on another episode of Just 101 with Juliee Hillz. Stay blessed.